Hello, everyone. I'm Amber Irwin, co-founder of Social Speak Network. Today, we are talking about how to use Pinterest to drive more traffic to your website. And if you've missed it, we just recently launched a new program specifically for bloggers and affiliate marketers to help manage the Pinterest tasks and Instagram tasks. So let's dive into Pinterest today. Most people think that Pinterest is just a place where people look for recipes, maybe some home decor, and they think of it as a social media platform. But it's actually a search engine. It's like Google, but all pictures. And mostly, if your demographic is women, they're going to be on Pinterest. Yes, they may be looking for recipes, they may be looking for DIY projects, but they are also looking for a lot of other things. The same things that they would type into Google, they're typing into Pinterest. So how does this benefit your blog? How can you use Pinterest to grow that traffic to your website? Well, first of all, you want to make sure that you have optimized your profile. And in most cases, people have a personal Pinterest profile. And you can, if you're active on that personal account, you can switch it over to a business Pinterest account, which is what you want to do because that gives you the data. That gives you the analytics of how many people are viewing your pins, saving your pins, repinning your pins. This also, as we get further into Pinterest, allows you to promote pins. So you want to make sure that that profile is optimized. And what that means is thinking of SEO, search engine optimization. So what is your name on Pinterest? If you are a personal brand, a lifestyle blogger, you are branding your name. So that may be your Pinterest account name, or it could be your business name, depending on how you have branded yourself and your business. But make sure that it's clear of who you are. In your profile, make sure you're using those keywords in your description, in the about, so people know when they're searching, they know who you are. Look at your boards. Are they just board names like coffee, workout, personal, fun? Things that don't make any sense besides to you, but they're not SEO friendly. So making sure that you take the time, you have your picture up there or your logo, that you looked at the board names and descriptions. That's very clear. When you are putting together the boards, think of what people are looking for. Are they looking, if you are maybe a nutritionist, if you do a healthy eating blog, what are people looking for? Are they looking for healthy crock pot meals? Maybe that's a board. Are they looking for keto friendly dinner meals? Breakfast, keto friendly breakfast. What are they looking for? And then use those keywords, key phrases as those board titles. And a great place to find what people are looking for is Pinterest. As you start to type in, you know, keto friendly, and then it will say meals, dinner, breakfast. Those are the keywords that are popping up. That's what people are searching for. So utilize those key phrases into your profile and in your boards. So one, optimize Pinterest profile. Number two, pin your blogs to Pinterest. This is how we're getting traffic to the website, right? So if you have a blog, and as a blogger, you're probably blogging at least once a week, hopefully. From that blog post, let's just say it's a short blog, maybe 750 words. Each section should have at least 3 different images to that one section, okay? So now this blog post, you have, let's just say 15 images to it. So those are images, and they all have different little, tips from the blog. You take content from blog, you can take, questions, you want to make them engaging, but create the images in Canva. Make sure that they're sticking with your brand colors, your brand fonts, have your logo on them, and then you want to start pinning them to your Pinterest account under the correct boards, linking back to that blog post. And wherever that image is from that blog post, you want to get the link to that specific area in the blog, okay? So each section, you can get that URL for that specific area. So you want to make sure that you are pinning every blog post to your boards and having multiple images for that one blog post. Number 3, make your pins stand out. So you've taken all this time to write this amazing blog, and now it's time to make sure that you are creating these images that are going to be standing out from everyone else. Because again, with Pinterest being a search engine, it is, you have to stand out from the crowd. So what is your audience looking for? And again, if you're using Canva is a great easy way to create multiple Pinterest images. You can have different templates. They have a ton of templates on there for you. If you're using Tailwind also now has a creator, and you can create images through there as well. So there's a lot of different ways that you can stand out from the crowd. With Pinterest, a couple things that people don't know is if you're using Tailwind, which is a great tool, you can link your Pinterest account, or excuse me, your Instagram account to Tailwind, and you can pin the post that you're putting onto Instagram onto your Pinterest account, which is really cool. You can also upload videos. So in your Canva templates, there are the vertical sizes that you can have a video in. So this video you'll see on Pinterest on our account within a really cool template. Make your pin stand out, okay? So number 4, publish at the best times. Think of when you're on Pinterest. Ask some of your audience. Do a poll. When are you on Pinterest the most? A lot of times it's going to be early morning. Maybe if your audience is moms, think of pickup time for school. So they're waiting in car lines. So that may be around 2ish or 2:30. Maybe when kids go to bed. So a lot of times, it's that 9 p.m. mark. If you're using with Pinterest, you can schedule your pins through Pinterest, and you can also schedule them through Tailwind, and Tailwind automatically will pick the best times and days for that pin to go out. So usually if you're just getting started, you'll have 1 to 3 pins going out per day. Now with our blogging package, we have anywhere from 25 pins to 200 pins going out for you each week. So that's just kind of how many times a week you can pin and how many images. And you're not creating all original content with Pinterest. You want to look at like the, excuse me, I got a bug in my throat, like your power partners, the people that are, maybe other online magazines that align with who you are as a brand and your core values, and you can repin their things as well. So it's not that you're creating 200 pins per week, but you may be creating 150 pins per week, and then we're repinning 50 other pins. So making sure you know when you are publishing and when your audience is utilizing Pinterest the most. And last but not least is spread the word. So now that you have your board set up, you have this great content on there. 2 ways. You can do it organically, putting the button on your website, having the pin button on each of your blogs so people can pin to their Pinterest account. Ask people on social media, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, to follow you on Pinterest. Maybe you have specific kind of VIP content on your Pinterest account that you are then sharing just through Pinterest, not through Instagram or Facebook. And also you can do promoted pins to be able to reach more of a market. So with Pinterest, it's not so much about the followers as it is like on Instagram and Facebook, but it is about getting how many people are coming to your account, how many views are you getting each month? What pins are people really liking and sharing and repinning and click through? Are people clicking onto those pins to your website? And so when you have that business Pinterest account, that will help you identify where that traffic's coming from and what pins are working the most. Because then if there's a certain, maybe these 5 pins that people are really resonating with, then you want to duplicate those pins for future blogs. So you want to know that data. And then obviously your Google Analytics on your website will let you know that this traffic's coming from Pinterest. So if you need help with the Pinterest and Instagram marketing, really figuring out that strategy for your Pinterest and taking it up a level for 2022, we are here to help. We have different packages that can help fit that budget and get you started. So head on over to growyourblog.co and set up a free consultation today. Thank you.